Ah, let's hope that this will gain some sort of traction. Um, yeah, this needs to be dealt with. So yeah, yeah. Hi. So I'm coming on stream today for an apology, and this is this is unlike me per se. I mean, okay. So this isn't particularly anything I did, but I I have to apologize for this. I I apologize for the person I brought on stream yesterday. The person that came on stream was named literally Mochi, and the stream was put up, and if anybody saw it, I'm kind of glad that some people were not there. It was probably one of the most like the least populated streams I've ever had, which I am so thankful for now that I'm saying it out loud. They are a very bad person. Um, I, yeah, okay. So there's a lot going on. At exactly 11:54 last night, um, at 11:54 last night, I was informed that they had something to tell me and Nico. Now, this was out of the usual considering, nobody randomly does that, right? So they basically what happened is we were both asleep. So me and Nico check earlier in the morning or later in the day. Nico did not see this. I saw this before Nico did. Nico has recently saw it and we literally saw a Twitter thread and we went through it. We have literally every piece of knowledge that we can have. Um, Mochi was in on a mod that talked about RAP, and they were in on a Friday Night Funkin' mod about Sky being an RAP victim. I do not want to say this publicly on YouTube because, first of all, that's just, I don't. This is trigger warning, first of all, because if you have triggers to this, I do not want to keep on bringing it up. But this person was in on a lot of shit. They made concept art. They constantly were talking in this server filled with creeps and weirdos. And I did not know this. I want to make this very clear. Me and Nico were not aware that this person was in on this. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't know Mochi very well. um, I I don't know Mochi. And to people that are going to be coming in, I'm going to be having a small tangent about this. I did not know Mochi. Mochi had done art for us a while back in our chat. Like, they had told us that they were making art of us. And when we saw it, we were like, oh, this is really good art. And ever since then, they joined servers and stuff. And Nico was friends with them. And I was willing to be friends with them. I was very close to beginning to talk to them more. And what happened was they turned out to be a very terrible person. So, right. The person that came on stream yesterday will no longer be streaming with us. I'm going to make this very clear. They are no longer in any of our servers. They they are not in our lives anymore. Um they will just not be it it's shocking for me to say this out loud because this should have never happened in the first place. Um, I I don't know. So, yeah, I'm going to cover a few things, but okay. They made concept art for this mod, and this mod already is like a terrible, terrible idea. It had a whole group of people, and yeah, this mod was it's extremely insane. And to the person that just joined, I want to make this very clear. Trigger warning. Again, this is trigger warning. Somebody that was in a stream with me and Nico. There was once that they were on stream with Nico and once on stream with me on my channel. And this person was in and helping art on a mod that was about our APE. I don't support this at all. I don't support what they were doing, and I'm glad that they are getting I'm glad that somebody brought this to light, and I'm glad that me and Nico are informed about it now because I'd rather it be now than later. Um, I guess these people were I don't know. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I literally don't know too much. From what I got, I'm not going to show the full thing. I'm not even going to show the photo of the concept art because that shit was insane. There was things on there talking about how gay people or people who identified as different genders wasn't normal and there was something wrong with them. There was ideas of giving the character DID, which is a disorder. They had a lot going on that fucking paper, and not paper, but the drawing was insane. I don't support what the fuck they were doing. And I have to stress this. I know I keep saying it, but I have to stress this. I don't support that. As somebody who has lived around victims of that sort of nature and has been a victim to something of that extent, I don't feel good knowing that I had somebody who was making a fucking mockery out of that. I don't support that at all. And I want to make that clear. Nico doesn't support it either. Okay. I don't know if I should type it out on screen because that even just feels worse having that up on my screen for a while. But just so you know, literally Mochi is no longer going to be in any contact with any of us. Literally Mochi will never be on any of our streams and never be talking to us ever again. We are never going to see literally Mochi again. And they are the reason for this is because they were making concept art for a mod about RAPE, and it was a sky mod, like the character sky. So I there is a whole Twitter thread. I will put that Twitter thread in the chat. Please read at your own please read at your own risk. It's really messed up. I it's so messed up. I can't. Um, yeah, I said RAPE. Um, okay. So I covered that topic. Um, that topic needs to be dealt with, and I'm glad that people have joined and are now informed. Tim, I think you're worrying about the wrong things right now. I don't have an issue with Mello. Please, please leave it at that. I if they want to watch in and tune in, they can do that as long as they're not bothering me. So, right. I I want to also go on to other things. Um there is a lot of allegations that we are keeping bad people in me and Nico's servers, and that is not true. I want to make this very clear that we are doing our best. We are, mind you, we are teenagers as well. We have to, we're learning as well, but that doesn't excuse anything, and we are literally getting rid of people, and I don't support people going. So there is somebody who was kicked out of our server, and okay. So many people keep joining. Um for the I'm going to re-explain it again, but the next person that comes on, I really want them to just scroll back. It's towards the beginning of the video. I could even leave a timestamp to what which and which, but basically somebody was on our stream, somebody was in our servers, and their name was literally Mochi, and they were making art for a mod that was about RAPE. And it made fun of sexuality and victims of abuse. So, yeah. Uh, I there's people in our servers currently that are going to people that have been kicked, telling them that we keep really bad people in our servers, which is not true. Um, a lot of the time, people do not inform us that there is somebody in our server who is not a good person. And I think that you are just being as ignorant if you are not informing the people in charge to get rid of them. Um, yeah. I do not support that either, nor does me and Nico. We have kicked, we have banned. As soon as somebody texts us and gives us any sort of proof or anything of this such or anything, we will assess the situation and we will definitely get on that. But yeah, um, yeah, I think there's that. Um, and um, overall, I don't want to touch this topic right now, and I'm not going to, but there is another person that may or may not have. There is a person that me and Nico were also in contact with that we will no longer be speaking to. That is an issue that Nico can bring up because that's probably where you guys will probably that is where you guys should find out. I have my own personal issues with this person, but Don't people deserve second chances? Well, let me explain. No, this person does not deserve a second chance because they were they were literally helping art for this mod recently. It's not like this art was anytime, like maybe the art was made a long time ago, but you interacting with those people literally in the month of October, late October still, because that's what the messages have shown. I do not believe they get a second chance. I'm not giving them a second chance. They are not getting anything from me. I'm so sorry. If you believe that you want to give them a second chance, go the fuck ahead, but I'm not going to because I do not agree at all with what they I don't agree with what they did. So, to everybody who may try to say that, oh, they deserve a second chance, there's nothing that that person deserves. They deserve to be at rock bottom. I don't I'm not happy with myself that I interacted with that person. Now, I I have predicted that that was going to happen? No. But, you know, it's always those things that you can slowly realize that sorry, I wasn't cussing at you. I was cussing in general. Um that was my bad. I'm just overall very angry about what they did in the situation as a whole. Um, but yeah. Um, I just I want to make it very clear that I just none of that. We're not going to have any more of this and that. Like I said, I have personal issues with another person that you will soon to come find out will no longer be around. Um, through Nico. I don't know if Nico will ever bring that up, but yeah, I just think that a lot of things got covered just now. Bad people in the server, please report to us. We don't actually have bad people in our server. So when we keep seeing this, and there is one person that keeps tweeting about it, and it's been bothering me, because they keep tweeting about how me and Nico are not doing our jobs or something. And that sounds so odd coming from somebody who is literally kicked from our server. Oh, my bad, banned. So, I'm so sorry that, um no, it's not Speedy. Guys, it's not Speedy. I will not explain who it is, but just know it's nobody that Speedy D is great. It's I don't know if I need to go into depth on who it is. Let's just say from my point of view, they are a messed up person. They've done messed up things, and I'm very glad that they are no longer in our lives. So, I I want to make people aware. Um, if you see anything, or if you see or hear anything, or people ask questions about where Mochi is or blah blah blah. I want you guys to make sure that they are informed. I want this message to be very much carried out because this is just not okay. This is a shitty situation, and collectively I think that this needs to be just it needs to be ended. So, three things have just gotten covered. There is somebody who will no longer ever be streaming with us, never be in a server, never be never will have another interaction with us. Two, there two there is this rumor that me and Nico are keeping bad people in our servers. I'm gonna make this very clear. Every person that is saying that um does not know what the audit log shows. If you I check the audit log. I do things like we kick people. It's every so often. Like if you have an issue with somebody, please text us about it. But I think a lot of people are avoiding doing that and just talking shit about us and saying that we're not doing our jobs, but you're not helping by not informing us that this person is doing a bad thing. So, and then three, no, no, there's nothing about Speedy. What the heck? I'm not gonna
Why
go
is
into what
everyone
this rumor
suspecting
about.
Speedy D?
What?
Why is everyone suspecting Speedy D? Speedy D's like the nicest person ever.
Hey, it's Nico.
I pinged you and
It's
asked for
fine.
permission to join.
It's cool. So, if you want to say what you want to say, Nico, you can say that too.
I think you've covered just about everything. I knew just as much as you did. I didn't know anything. I kind of only found out today, like you. You really covered all that needed to be covered, I guess. And it's kind of just crazy because, like, I don't know, that's insane to me. Like, I get that when I'm coming home from school.
Yeah, Nico and I were not informed about this. I was informed because I get to check my phone. Nico can't check their phone throughout the day during school. I was informed mid-class. Um, Nico was informed about this literally like uh after school. So, we're both very new to this. Um, we're not being blamed. It's just the mere fact that we're kind of ashamed for even we didn't know that this was happening, but we would want to apologize to you for exposing, like, giving out exposure to this person, this bad person. Um, and literally the night before, like, it doesn't help. So that's why we're coming on stream to say this. And, um, yeah. Me and Nico are dating. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's kind of scary because it's always the things that you find out that you start piecing together. There was never like outright signs that they were kind of a bad person, but there was certain things that they did that didn't strike anybody as the greatest. Uh but they only did it every so often, and plus me and Nico were just never super interactive with this person to begin with, so we couldn't have known that. Um, but yeah. Also, thank you. Um, but yeah, I just overall we want to apologize for that. Nico has informed other people. Um, they also another thing, they will no longer be doing art for us. Um, they were doing art for us for certain like projects. They will no longer be doing that either. I don't want you guys to think that there's any loopholes to this. There is no loophole. They are literally just like it's cutting a string. So, no strings attached. We we apologize. So, I know that the videos felt ominous, but it's true. I It's true. It's an apology. Hmm. So, hi. Well, Oh my gosh, I have glasses on and I still can't see. um, yeah, so I don't think there's anything else we really need to cover. I can say this much. Oh, thank you. Um, I okay. I mean, the only thing I could say is please look forward to an upload coming soon. Uh, we are. I want. I came on stream to inform you that this is going to, we are blocking them off. Um, so be tuned for that, for them just like for good content without any bad people, first of all. Um, because we have really nice people and people who have been nothing but good. There's just like, nobody's perfect, but these people have not done things as bad as that. Um, or like there is definitely a balance between all of them. So, yeah, we have people that are really good people. And yeah. So all you need to know is they will not be in our content anymore. We'll have other people and we promise that it will still be as great. You guys didn't see them a lot, which I'm very glad that you didn't, but even so, we apologize for them even being on our channels to begin with. And yeah, please look forward to future uploads, and I'm so glad that you guys could tune in today and get some little more insight. Um, yeah, all right. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining and getting getting some more insight on everything, and until my next upload, until our next stream, goodbye.